Hey everybody, it's Elise here. I'm going to review this past season of American Idol. I was going to be doing weekly videos for it, but it came up faster than I thought the show would come back, so I kind of forgot to do this. So we're going to just recap the entire season, and then hopefully next season I'll be doing the weekly ones. So for me, some of my favorite standout auditions were I think her name was Maddie, who brought in her friend, the boy. I really liked her. I also liked the Dennis and Marcio. They both had pretty similar stories, and those stories always seem to attract me to pay more attention. I also liked the guy who was like in the wheelchair. I forget his name at the moment, but he was really good. Those were some of my standout favorite auditions. For Hollywood Week, the group rounds were pretty interesting. It wasn't as intense as it has been in the past, in my opinion. Like, usually they're crazy. And then when it got to the top, it took a while for us to be able to vote. But once it got to the top 14, I think we were allowed, top 14, we voted a little bit. And I had voted for Marcio, Dennis, and Katie, I think, yeah. And only Katie made it through, but that's okay. It seemed to be the theme for me. Every single week, I would vote the person from Bizano. So, by the top 5, I voted for Michael, who I like. Michael's one of my favorites too because he was just very energetic and funny, and he's from Pennsylvania. And so I voted for him, and then of course he got sent home too. So the top 3 ended up being Caleb, Gabby, and Maddie. And I like all of them have been amazing this year, even from like the auditions. Everyone seems to be amazing, and I like everyone's so talented this year. And they're all a lot younger too. I liked, actually back to the auditions, I liked the girl who like was born like the day Idol premiered or something, which is crazy because it's like 2002 or something. So I really liked how they had that, and so the top 3 they're all super talented. And I also liked how the top 5 week was on Mother's Day, so they had them reading their letters to their moms, and it was very emotional. It was very cute too. I also liked the top 3, how in the finale episode was very good. They had a lot of performances. I liked them all. I especially liked the Nick Jonas performance because I grew up loving the Jonas Brothers, so that was cool to see him as a mentor actually earlier in the season also. I liked how they had Carrie Underwood as a mentor too a little bit because she was on the show. She was able to give them really good advice on being on the show. And also the top 3, how they narrowed it down to the top 2 in the finale. And I really liked how before the top 2 performed their song, Ryan's Life is Special, and then Caleb, of course, announced to America that Caleb and Maddie were dating. I think this is the first time in history of the show that the top 2 are actually dating each other. So, and they mentioned that they had seen each other in Hollywood Week and started hanging out all the time, so everyone thought they were best friends, but apparently they're more than that, which made the song even more awesome because they, it's a good song and they could sing it as a couple. And then they won the trip to Hawaii, which is kind of funny because now they can go on vacation together. And then I also liked how at the end of the episode when they announced Maddie, apparently I heard that Maddie and Caleb actually both saw the card before Ryan announced it, which apparently Ryan needs to get better at hiding the card because they could see it and they knew who won. And so Maddie won, which is awesome. She's super talented. Everyone is on the show, although they're all younger than me at this point, which is kind of crazy because that never happens for me on the show. And so she sang, of course she cried because every year the winner cannot get through the song. And so it was cute how everybody ran up and they sang along with her, and I loved it. Ada's performance killed it again. She killed it every week, in my opinion. She was amazing. And I liked her story, how it was Adam from the season 8, or I think he auditioned in season 8, and then he came back dressed as Ada because he does it at night or whatever. I loved Ada. She was one of my favorites. I voted for her, but then she, of course, got sent home. So I ended up, for the finale, actually voting for all 3 of them, because that way I'm like, okay, whoever I vote for wins. That was my mindset, because every week my favorite would be sent home. So I'm like, I'll just vote for everybody. And they're all super talented, so that's worth it. And so I'm going to try to do weekly videos, so if anyone has suggestions for me, let me know what I should watch or review or whatever, and I'll come up with hopefully at least every other week or weekly videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.